100.1 WJRZ, Jersey's greatest hits. It is What's for Dinner. However, I don't see anything to eat. I sit down at the console here, and there's coconut water, and there's Joe's usual water, there's orange water, and there's water. And then I get this text, and there's Joe, and he, whoa. Wow,
what's up?
how
I missed you.
I
How
missed
you doing?
So last
Sorry
week...
I'm late. I had to go to the restroom real quick.
Yeah, I know, because you're drinking so much.
Tell me
last
about it.
week, I got your text.
Okay.
And now
from the before and
from the
before
and after.
Well, it's not after yet.
Before and now.
Right.
I see all of the juices here.
Exactly.
And I know you were away.
Right.
So
I went
tell me what
I went
happened.
to the reboot camp, they call it.
Right.
It is a reboot camp for people that are interested in pursuing their life into health.
Right.
Getting weight off. There was all types of people. Sicknesses, arthritis, people that were having internal issues.
Right.
Even like really thin people were there, like just interested in this approach from this guy Joe Cross that wrote this film called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead.
Oh, I thought it was a book. It's a film.
Well, he wrote a book, and it's
Okay.
an actual. I believe he first did a film,
Okay.
and he went 60 days on a juice fast.
Now, did he have any ailments, or was he overweight?
This guy was almost sick and dead. I mean, he was already sick, overweight. Like he said, he was in the party side of town, and he decided to go on the good side of town with this. Really intelligent person, and he basically developed an idea to come to New York City for the first 30 days, just go on all natural organic juices, and then go and travel around the United States, talk to people, interview people. The film is incredible. I know I told you about it.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. It's called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead.
And Joe Cross.
And by Joe Cross. If you go there, excellent. I did the fast for like 8 days. Remember before we were talking about that.
You only had one. Now we have a menagerie.
Yeah, well, we got the green juice here.
Right.
We have the yellow juice here, and we have the orange. But this is an orange juice. This is carrots, parsley, celery. I have garlic in there. Where I was mixing all this because I kind of misunderstood the film. And then me going to the seminar, this week-long seminar, I fully understood what was going on and how it was working. Coconut water, I never had coconut water before until I was up there. I really like the taste. And of course I have my Fiji.
Which you've always had,
Which
yes.
I always have the Fiji. And so I mean, I'm getting unbelievable results when I got the text back from you, you were like, oh my God.
I can't believe the shorts didn't fall down. Because how much have you lost? I want you to tell us the
okay,
whole
so
thing.
July 8th I was 348 pounds.
Okay.
And then when I checked in, I didn't weigh myself purposely since then. And I checked into the reboot camp on day 21, which was last week, Sunday. No, I'm sorry, the Sunday before, because we taped last week before we went away.
Right.
And how was your vacation?
Wonderful.
It was nice?
Wonderful.
Well, I talked to you, Dorian. You were having a great time.
Wonderful,
So
yes.
good for you. Well deserved.
Thank you. Sitting by the pool, I talked to you.
That's it. Yeah, nice. I heard the water splashing. It was nice.
Yes.
So day 21, I was like shocked when I weighed myself, and I was 114 pounds.
114?
Oh.
See, you're so clear.
I'm so clear-minded.
It's
I was
clear.
114 pounds in the first grade.
I think I
Literally.
was born 114.
No, I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
314
I
pounds.
gotcha.
I think everybody
I'm
would know
teasing
that.
you, yeah.
You get me nervous. Give my stats. And then on day 26th, which was the last day of the reboot camp, we did a final weigh-in, which everybody there was so happy, and they were smiling. And like the first 2 days, there were people doing this for the first time, and it was just very difficult and hard, and they were having migraines, and they weren't really
detoxing
into it.
your body.
And they were detoxing. And for me, the first 4 days were very. The first day wasn't bad. The second day was okay. Third, fourth, and fifth were real tough. That's when I started detoxing from sugars and having migraines and caffeine, and it was difficult. But everybody was going through that, and then all of a sudden it was just like on Friday, everybody just like evolved. It was just like this unbelievable. Everybody was getting on the scale. Who lost 4 inches? Who lost 2 inches? It was.
And you lost 8 pounds, did you, during the week?
Yeah, I went down to 306 pounds.
So altogether, it's 40...
42.
42.
42
Congratulations. You look
pounds.
fantastic.
But I'm not, you know what, I'm not getting on the scale.
Right.
Because it's not important to me right now.
It's just how you feel.
I'll get on the scale on day 60.
And you know why I have a song playing for you? Because it's one of my favorite songs we play here at the radio station. I'll Be Around from the Spinners. And now you're going to be around for that new baby.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, the new baby's going to be born around my 60th day of this fast. I mean, you can't live on this for the rest of your life.
Sure.
So I'm going to go to plant-based foods.
Okay.
Which is really, really cool.
So that's, I mean, not to sound totally naive, I'm thinking obviously salads.
Salads, vegetables, anything from plants, fruits,
nuts,
vegetables. I'm going to go in nuts, and then I'm going to start introducing protein with nuts and beans and grains, like quinoa.
Whole food, yes.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing that kind of stuff. But,
After
you know, I know a lot
days.
of people are used to me for the last 8 years. You know, I let myself go since my stroke. And, you know, having the medications. I'm looking to be off the medications. My cholesterol will be better. And I mean, I let myself go. And, you know, like the one thing was funny up there. It came up like nobody trusts a skinny chef. You know, I think everybody by now trusts me about our food. But I really have to make this. And that's a nice song. I appreciate it. And I think everybody, I got to look at this. Do I love food more than I love, or should I say, do I love crappy food more than I love my children?
Right. I mean, that's the bottom line.
And that's what it comes down to. I will still love food. I will still eat lasagna. I will still eat those kind of products. But I'm going to be juicing probably every day for the rest of my life. Meaning not juicing like this of the fast. Doing 2 juices a day maybe. I'll try to get 2 juices. And you know what? If I go out for a cheeseburger and French fries every once in a while, but it's not going to be
your way of life.
You see, Barbara, what it's really difficult. Let's say like you go on a diet, right? Now you work down here at the radio station and you're busy at home. You can make a decision before you pull into a lot of McDonald's or Burger King, or you can make a decision like, okay, well, I'm going to go into Joe Leone's. Am I going to get a Caterina salad, or am I going to get something melted with cheese and cream and everything else on it? Okay. With me, I'm an emotional eater because growing up as a kid, I was always praised for eating a lot and
finishing everything on your plate.
Finishing everything on your plate. Both grandmothers would praise you.
Right.
You know,
it's part of your
my
culture.
God. Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
So and then I became an emotional eater. I always ate good a lot during my teens and my 20s. Never had a problem with weight. When I had the stroke, I wouldn't be active. I wouldn't run. I wouldn't exercise. I wouldn't do anything. I would walk up and down stairs. I was actually put on a Zoloft to calm myself down for my heart, and I was also on metoprolol, which is a beta blocker that makes my heart and my metabolism go a little bit slower. So I decided to, cut it out. Something happened to me, that's just was very embarrassing. When I was up in Cape Cod, I was sitting on a beach chair, and the umbrella fell out and almost hit Jen because Jen was sitting behind me. Luckily, a guy came up and got the umbrella, but I went to get out of the seat, and I literally, I was stuck to the seat, and I literally fell like a crab. I was crawling. My pants were all down. You could see my butt. Jen was hysterical laughing. I mean, I started laughing, but I was embarrassed.
It's embarrassing, absolutely.
And no one knew me, but I'm saying to myself, what am I doing to myself here? I mean, I was up to 348 pounds. All my clothes were tight.
I remember
the
you
whole
said
thing. And like the last year, I've been battling, Weight Watchers and Weight Watchers is a great program.
Absolutely.
Don't get me wrong, but people have great successes with this. But I wanted to. This is basically to reboot your system, flush yourself out. It's basically like we're all geared to actually go through a famine in our life, which I learned from Joe and Stacey Kennedy and Russell Kennedy about that. We're able to live off of our fat for a long period of time, and it kind of tricks the body into a famine because but Americans, we're so used to feast all the time, big portions, and I just learned a lot about things about eating slower and being able to digest and stuff. It was probably one of the best things I did for myself.
Good for you. I'm so glad you feel good.
I want to thank Pablo, which was one of my coaches. Hope that they listen because I told them all about our radio show.
Terrific.
And they're into cooking and they eat things, and they're not just health freaks.
So wait, eventually after 60 days, are we going to have like a raw section at Joe Leone's?
I don't know about that. I mean, I gotta
at home, so I can come over.
Yeah, you can come over. But I mean, I'm still gonna have macaroni and braciole and meatballs on Sundays, and We're going to be going to a break in just 1 second. I just
Okay.
wanted to say another thing that I promised. Karen Williams, what a great support she was up at the reboot camp. Her and her mom were great. She was a health coach. She wasn't my health coach, but just her conversations and her encouragement was great. And Jamin, her name is Jamin, she was very influential in the whole part of Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead and the reboot camp. They all did a great job. And just before we break, I want to thank TNT Coast GMAC in Seagirt and J. Hunter Construction in Point Pleasant Beach. We'll be right back. We'll talk food. I'll do my job. Enough about me and my juice. But thank you again for everybody that was at that reboot camp, or anybody that's ever interested in taking care of themselves, giving them a nice... I wouldn't be upset that you don't come in the store for 60 days. It's just about your health. And, you know, of course you cook for your family, so still listen to the show. But go to Fat, Sick, Nearly Dead or rebootwithjoe.com if you want to learn more about what I'm doing. But like I said, I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for me.
So you'll be around.
So I'll be around.
I love it.
We'll be right back.